Hey guys, it's Dave with My Freedom Smokes. Today we're going to talk about another best of 2018 video. Today we're talking about the best of, or our favorite RDAs here at My Freedom Smokes. Again, these are all just our opinions based on devices we sold, devices we had hands-on with, did reviews on, so there may be some things you guys feel are omitted, and that's just stuff we simply didn't have a hands-on with in a lot of cases. This is just our 5 favorite we're doing on this video. First up is going to be one of my favorites this year. That is the Pulse X RDA from Vanity Vape. It's basically a newer version of the Pulse 24 and 22. It's a dual coil RDA. Really good for squonking. This actually came with the Pulse X squonking mod kit. A really cool design where the post actually dripped a liquid to the top of the coils, almost like a little shower heads over the coils if you think about it that way. Very organic feeling. Felt like when you actually drip your liquid directly on the coils and the cotton, everything comes from the top. Felt really good squonking with that RDA, and it works good as a dripper too, the way that's designed. Now all these RDAs do have their individual videos, so we're not really going to go in and show build decks and all that on here. If you want to check out those full-length videos, we do have them all available here on our channel. Next up is the Profile. The Profile was really cool for squonking or regular dripping. The Profile was designed as a great mesh RDA. Until the Profile came in, I always felt that mesh RDAs were kind of lacking in build quality as far as what you got out of your vaping experience. What they did is they put a little spring-loaded, almost like a cupping. It cups under the cotton. It keeps constant contact with that cotton and your wire mesh coil, not wire, your mesh coil. That way you're not getting dry hits and stuff like that. Before that came out, I was not a fan of building with mesh. I preferred your mesh sub-ohm tanks, but not building with mesh until I tried that Profile. And that Profile just works wonderfully for building with mesh. You get fantastic flavor. You got a lot of cotton, so when you do squonk with it or drip with it, you got a lot more time in between having to re-wet your wicks. Next up will be the Drop Dead. The Drop Dead came to us from DigiFlavor. This was basically the Dead Rabbit and the Drop RDA kind of came together and became one. Just a beautiful looking RDA, great looking post design. I'm actually using a similar post design here. I'm using a Dead Rabbit RTA on here. Didn't figure I really need to use one of these. I'm just talking about these guys, and I've just been really enjoying the RTA version of it. It's a great drop-in style design coil, simple to build on, almost perfect builds every time, and then the flavor you get off of is just amazing. The Hermetic is next. The Hermetic was a really cool single coil design. This one was, Suck My Mod actually helped out on this one, and Blitz. Great flavorful single coil design. Sorry, I got a little tongue tied there. Airflow is real tight, so you can get a good mouth to lung off of, or a restricted lung hit, and just nice and easy to build on. A little clamping post design in there, and great small, low profile, flavorful RDA. And the last but not least, definitely not least because it's probably one of my favorite flavor RDAs of the year, it's the Drop Solo. Basically a reimagined the same drop that was helped used to make the Dead Rabbit here, or the Drop Dead. The Drop Solo is a single coil design RDA, great for flavor, easy to build on because it has those drop-in style posts. They're almost like post, but they drop in like a postless build deck, and real easy to get everything set up on there. This one even came with a little smaller, tighter volume chamber as a plastic material. Stays cooler and gives you more flavor off of it as it cuts down and condenses that chamber and really pushes that flavor out the top. So it's really cool. It's almost like having 2 RDAs in one, so we didn't want to leave out the little plastic cap of this one. I think the Pulse X actually came with something similar as well, but we only brought the Drop Solo one to kind of represent that. But that's basically been it for our 5 favorite RDAs for the year. If you have any questions about any of these RDAs, just please leave them in the comments below. As always, I'm Dave with My Freedom Smokes, and thanks for vaping.